Back out to the West Coast now. Extremely soggy conditions out west as rounds of storms continue to barrel into California. The oversaturated soil combined with more wet weather has been prompting mudslides and flooding along roads, leading to closures, and concerns are growing over more dangerous situations unfolding. Joining me now to discuss more on this situation out west is Caltrans spokesperson William Arnold. William, thanks for being with us here on Fox Weather.
A pleasure.
Happy
to be here.
What's the greatest concern moving forward now? We've seen these scenes of some mudslides covering roadways. We just got word of a swiftwater rescue that took place near San Bernardino. This wet weather has been relentless, and I'd have to imagine that the cumulative effect of all this is leading to some significant danger.
Well, you're exactly right. It's that cumulative effect. As we've seen for most of 2023 out here in California, we've been hit by these atmospheric rivers, several of them. It's heavy rain combined with significant snow that we've experienced at lower elevations. All of this is raising the risk of flooding, raising the risk of rock and mudslides, particularly in these burn scar areas that have suffered wildfires over the last few years. In the mountain regions in California, we have heavy snowfall still occurring, which increases the likelihood of more road closures, more avalanches. That's why we're asking the public still, if they can, please limit any non-essential travel. And if you must travel, please prepare ahead of time, check conditions. We have the Caltrans Quick Map app and website that you can check real-time road conditions and closures. And of course, if you're out there on the roads, please slow down, allow yourself plenty of time, and watch out for Caltrans crews and other emergency crews that may be performing work on the roadside to keep those roads open and to quickly respond to emergencies.
As we're seeing for some of the overhead video, terrain plays a huge part in this, and it becomes especially tricky and even more problematic as we move into the spring season when you have variable snow levels. In some cases, we've got heavy rain on top of thawing and melting snow, and that's rushing water down into these valleys. Are there any areas that you're watching most closely for potential danger, perhaps more landslides like we just saw in some of that video?
Sure. Well, as you described, landslides, these are caused by disturbances that occur on a slope. Heavy rains, water collecting in the ground, resulting in a surge of water-soaked rock and earth and debris, and gravity just takes over. Again, this is particularly the case where wildfires have destroyed the natural vegetation that would normally be on these slopes, creating an even higher risk of landslides. There's a lot of areas statewide. California is a very big and a very diverse topographically and ecologically. Many areas statewide we're watching for flooding. The biggest concerns right now are in the Central Valley. That's where I'm located in Sacramento and areas south in the Great Central Valley of California, as well as anywhere where we have a lot of hills. That's on the coast and in Southern California where we're watching for those mudslides.
This has been so excellent for the drought relief, but all of this wet weather clearly presents some hazards, and those will persist as this active pattern continues. William Arnold with Caltrans, thanks for being with us here on Fox Weather.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.